Hi, Wycliffe Barrett, XPlane dedicated. Today we're going to have a look at Vancouver International. This is by Global Art Simulations, and Richard G. Nunez provided this scenery for me for review. He hasn't paid me anything for this review, and of course he'll have no input to the content of this review. We'll see you right after the intro.
November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude? 2,000 feet on 1014, Bravo Bravo. Bravo Bravo.
Here we are then, Vancouver International, as I said, by Global Art Simulations, provided by Richard G. Nunez to XPlane dedicated for review. Vancouver International, absolutely amazing. This does look really good, and I must admit, Richard has done a fabulous job. I mean, just look at this monorail here going out of the airport out towards the outskirts of the airport and the pickup points. What I like about this airport is the attention to detail more than anything, and it really has got an awful lot of detail, even down to the road signs, which are in French and in English, which is befitting British Columbia. So, Vancouver International Airport, let's just talk about it a little bit as the video rolls. It's an international airport in Richmond, British Columbia. It's located approximately 7.5 miles from downtown Vancouver, and is the second busiest airport in Canada, and oddly enough has more direct flights to China than any airport in North America and Europe, so it's really quite something. It is a hub for Air Canada and WestJet, and an operating base for Air Transat as well. I love the WestJet planes, I love their liveries, and so it's going to be nice flying in and out of here. It's a long flight, obviously, from the UK, but not so long a long flight from out of the US into Canada, so I think that's what we'll be doing. I love the accuracy of this airport, and I love the detail as well. The attention to detail is absolutely amazing. One thing I'm very aware of, especially when looking at some of these international airports, is that they are international airports, and that means that they're incredibly busy with lots of traffic, lots of ground traffic, baggage carts, fuel bowsers, etc., moving around. And some of the international airports that I've looked at of late have been missing enough kind of ground clutter and ground traffic. Anyway, enough of that. Let's jump into the vehicle here and have a drive around. It's an accurate replica of CYVR, Vancouver International Airport. It's been updated quite recently. Precise modelling based on original references, photos and other research material. Customised runways, lines and taxiways with environment occlusion included in the textures. Looking absolutely amazing as we drive here underneath the buildings. It's got SAM as well, so if you want your jetways to operate, you need to install SAM as well. It's fully animated, hitch and synchronized with BGDS, of course. Absolutely brilliant. Some reflection effects on the pavements, and also you do get some winter textures with this. I'll tell you exactly what's in the package, and also, for those of you who are really interested, this has been dropped down from $24.95 to $19.95. So it's taken a drop of around about $5 during the sale period here. What else have we got? Custom textures with the ambient occlusion, HDR lighting with custom night textures, and the night textures are really good. I've got a piece of video that shows that shortly. Here we see some WestJet aircraft with the superb livery there. Aero Mexico, sorry, not WestJet. Aero Mexico, as we drive under the air bridges here. Obviously HSBC Bank has got a lot to do with Vancouver International. Animated ground traffic, as I've already said, and default aircraft traffic. You need to get the plug-in for ground traffic by marginal, that's available. Custom approach lights, included taxi routes for aircraft, and you'll see the taxi routes in a minute when I pull up ABS, which is the ground taxi mapping arrangement. Included in the scenery package, then you get Vancouver International Airport. You also get a Vancouver mesh, so you get a new mesh, which is handy, especially if you haven't got any meshes for North America. You get winter textures as well, so you can actually install the winter textures, which obviously shows snow. There's a full instruction manual, which is quite detailed. Really, really good. There's plenty of static objects and vehicles and aircraft around the airport. I think at the time that I recorded this, I only had static aircraft on and I wasn't using Traffic Global. And here you see me on final approach into the airport in the 737-800 from Zibo. Really long runway. You really wouldn't need to use any braking on this runway unless you was in a rush to get off and get to the terminal, but really, really good. I like the runway textures. Everything's been done. The ground markings are excellent. Taxiway signs and directional signs all over the airport look absolutely superb and are in high definition, so you can read them really easily, which is what you need, especially when you come into an airport of this size. Overall, I think this is pretty good. As I say, it is payware, so it has got a standard, which is a cut above a lot of airports that we see. So, you know, it is well worth getting your hands on it. And at the price of $19.95, I think it's well worth it. And for those of you in the UK, of course, that's going to work out at a really good price. I'll put the price up here in a minute. I'll put it up in dollars, euros and sterling as well, so everybody can figure out exactly how much it's going to cost you. Here you see me coming off and moving to the stand, and as you can see, I've got AVS down in the bottom there. It shows all the taxi routes, stand numbers, so you can get right onto your stand. AVS is available also from XPlane.org. I'll put links for that in the description below. I'll put links for Marginal in the description below, and also links for the airport. It makes sense, really. Here you see me coming up onto the stand and the VGDS system working and telling me how far I've got to go, whether I'm left or right of the centre line, and when to stop. There we go, and all really good. I think this is an excellent piece of scenery. Please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment and share. YouTube loves that algorithm. See you soon.